Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. We got everything all set up, and we are ready to go with our final run of today's part of this Doctor of Love marathon. We have Dr. JDP and Dr. MargaretAnn. They are going to be doing a very unique, not necessarily race, but a run here of the Final Fantasy VI Beyond Chaos Randomizer. They are going to be doing what they like to call duet %, which means they'll be working together, and they will be working towards the scene at the opera house where our heroine Celeste has to pretend to be Maria and sing a song. And speaking of singing, we're going to have a little extra action as far as that goes once we get there. So you definitely want to stick around all the way until the end. Now, with me here in the booth, I have Dark Slash, who is going to be helping out doing some commentary for this run. Say hello, Dark Slash.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Alrighty. And I don't have any word from the runners here. I hope Dark Slash is keeping an eye on that as far as when they will be ready to go. But now that we have everything set up properly, I am assuming it will be momentarily.
As far as I know, it looks like they're going to be starting off pretty soon here.
Well, as ready as I can be.
Yeah.
Yes, say hello to JDP and MargaretAnn, the runners themselves. They will be joining us in here as well. So, yeah, we...
Before we start, I'd like to apologize in advance for my singing.
Before we start, I'd like to thank you all for donating so that we do get to sing. This is going to be spectacular.
This is going to be great.
Well, I'm glad you guys are happy.
I mean, we are going to have to figure out who's singing what part. So there is that.
Well, it is a duet. Am I right?
I will be Prince Rouse. No?
Haha, you wish.
No.
We'll see. Maybe we'll let the viewers decide.
We know what they're going to pick.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. But... you know, we have to give them what they want. They did donate towards it.
That is true. Well, I'm ready if everyone else is, so...
Absolutely.
Yeah, so if you want to count us in?
All right, here you guys go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, friendos.
I added my mic into this scene so that way chat could hear me. For one reason only. Chat, would you at all be interested if I made it a bid war to see who has to sing Celeste's part?
Oh, God.
Because I have that power, and I am more than willing to abuse it.
Oh, baby.
Runners, is that okay with you?
I guess.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
It's money that's going to go to a good cause. So I'm going to duck back out and let y'all explain to everyone what Beyond Chaos is and what is duet %.
Absolutely. Thanks, Scala. So, what you just saw them do at the very beginning is set their settings so that the battle speed is as slow as possible for the enemies, because that just affects the enemies, will make the run easier for them. What this is the Beyond Chaos Randomizer, which is a very, very in-depth Final Fantasy VI randomizer. It randomizes literally pretty much everything other than the plot. So as you can see, you have randomized music, randomized sprites, randomized skills, randomized pretty much everything. This duet % that they're doing is a co-op. It's going to look very similar to a Kefka Narsh, except for once they're done Kefka Narsh, they're just going to keep on going until they hit the opera. And time will be called when Setzer steals who he believes to be Maria, which will not be Maria at all. Now, the flags that they've used for this are, as you can see, they've got some silly sprites. They are going to be having, this is what's called a tier list seed. So you will see a lot of overpowered skills early on.
Oh,
yes, you will also see overpowered drops.
That's unfair.
And the reason for this is because if you're racing, even though they're doing it as a co-op, these are primarily racing flags, and so it doesn't really matter how powerful you get as long as everyone's on the same playing field. So it will be especially silly with the types of skills that they get. We are also doing what's called Replace All, which will replace all vanilla skills that can be replaced with non-vanilla skills, which we will see in a bit. And then they are also doing all combos, which means every skill that can be replaced will be a combo skill, which again, I will explain shortly. So JDP is approaching the Welk, and MargaretAnn is moving on towards the cave here. The beginning section is still very similar. You do have the Magitech suits. The Magitech spells that you have available to you are randomized as well. And again, with Welk Fight, you do have to kill the Welk, and he will hide in his shell every now and then, as per usual. And if anybody in chat has specific questions about either this run or the Beyond Chaos Randomizer in general, feel free to shoot them at me. I've played it a time or two, and I know a few things about it.
Wait, that's not going to
Uh,
work.
real quick, we didn't have a naming incentive for Setzer, and the reason why is we wanted to name him after Dr. D, because we figured it would be fitting, being that the whole marathon is in his honor.
I love it.
Exactly. And, you know, Dr. D, just like Setzer, has a zest for life and, you know, helps everybody. And, you know, we wanted to honor him that way.
Dr. D was a phenomenal community member of the Beyond Chaos community and will forever be very dearly missed. Alright, so they are both in the Welk Fight here. They are using a variety of beams and other Magitech spells to take the Welk down.
Fortunately, he absorbs our best attack.
Yeah,
Yes, indeed.
it's kind of unfortunate. Fire seems to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing.
So it's not going to be a 1 cycle. It might not even be a 2 cycle. But I think I'm getting pretty close. Oh, and I think I'm going to grew. Yep, I just grewed.
Alright, I'm through.
MargaretAnn, you could, if you feel particularly spicy, you could take the risk of a Super Ball.
I could, but I kind of want to save those for some later fights. They are pretty useful.
That is wise.
I don't know if I'll see those later.
That is wise. We got a crack boom on JDP's side.
I'm gonna need the name of Terra if there is in fact a paid incentive for Terra.
Oh,
There is
we
indeed. Terra's name
do.
will be
Yes.
Couch.
Yes.
So once I get access to my gear and everything, you might see us pause occasionally to check what gear does, because in this, it can have varying effects. It's not exactly what you're going to be used to in the vanilla game.
Alright, so JDP gets a Genji shield from the clock, which is a pretty good item to get early on.
Okay, good to know. Check the clock. It's not going to eat me.
Yeah. Okay. So far, thorns inflict seizure, which I think is normal.
Yep, that is vanilla
Oh boy.
thornlit behavior.
Looks like everything's pretty much normal.
Folks, now that we have made our way through the Welk Fight, can I come in here with a whole slew of donations?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, good, because we've got a lot to get to here. We have $20 from Aaron, who just wants to put those $20 towards naming Cyan Nyan. We have $10 from Dark Slash that just says "wee," and that goes towards naming Lock Couch. We have a donation from Couch himself, $10 that says "run, run, or you'll be well done." We have $10 from Biospark45, who says, I love FF6, don't know what Beyond Chaos is, but I'm gonna enjoy it. Good luck, all. And then, finally, we have a donation here, and I have to make sure I say their name properly. Excuse me. Fuso, yeah! Fuso, yeah, donated $100, and just says, get hype! And that actually went toward the incentive to view the debug exhibition of Willow, which will be happening tomorrow. So that is pretty sweet. I personally am a big fan of that donation. So to everybody that is donating and continues to donate, thank you all very much for doing so.
Second
Thank you so
chest
much,
is the
Fanny.
monster in a box, just as a fair warning.
Okay, what was the first chest?
A rage ring.
Okay. Get the first
Look.
one anyway.
So Terra has a skill that you can see is called Sandman, and what that is a combo skill. It is a combination of a Sandstorm, and I believe it's Mantra.
Megavolt.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Yeah,
it's Sand
Megavolt.
Mega. Yeah, Sand Mega. So Sandstorm and Megavolt.
And it's pretty helpful versus those birds because those birds are not taking damage from the sandstorms. So, all right, do we have Locke?
Yes, let's see here. Locke's
It's
name
Couch.
is... Hold on. It's going to be Couch.
All right.
I'm sensing a trend.
While I have the floor, can I come in with a couple more donations?
Oh, sure.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, we have another $12 from... Oh, wait a minute. This was to name Lock Key. Unfortunately, I think that might have been too late.
Well,
Shoot.
if Justin isn't there yet,
I
then-
literally just named him.
Okay,
Oh.
you're gonna name your Lock Key, Key.
Too late. I already named him.
No, Aaron, let us know if you'd like to put that $12 somewhere else, and we'll try to figure that out. We also have we have $10 from Dark Slash. This is going towards naming Sabin Couch. We have $20 from Arcturia that says, "Get those pipes warmed up, JDP."
Ugh.
Thanks to everyone for making this. Thanks to everyone for making this event happen. It's such a beautiful tribute. Y'all are the best. And we also have a $50 donation. This one's from Miria, and this is to name Celeste Meow. And the donation comment just says, meow.
Meow.
Real quick, the rage ring we picked up teaches Ultima, and Locke can equip it.
Okay, so I'm gonna equip that.
Oh, baby, I know
Insane.
that's good.
That's
Ultima
very
times
fancy.
4.
That is a pretty handy thing to learn pretty early in the game.
Relic.
So you can see MargaretAnn is doing some speedrun strats to avoid the various enemies there and going straight on to the martial fight.
Yeah, aren't you
And
proud
Locke.
of me? In the years since the tournament, I actually learned that strategy to get it reliable.
Yes, you did it perfect. And Locke has a very good skill. It is a chain skill, which is what the question mark stands for, and it is a combination of Absolute Zero and Wombat. And when it is a question mark, chain skills have a 50% chance after every cast to do it again. So sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 8. I think the highest we've seen ever in the community is 13.
Jesus.
That's a long chain right there.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to make it Locke kind of useful against the tunneler later, though.
Mm.
Oh yeah, it will be a good skill for a good portion of the run.
Oh. Lots of damage right there. And it just did it again. So,
Couple of unrunnables early on.
I just got a back guard. There's a pair of fighter types in the desert. So, I'm going to equip that now. Oh, wait. Back guard. And
It'll
I'm
be-
probably going to need that other dance. I'll get it eventually.
It'll be interesting to see how much what we get dropped for us will vary the run.
Right.
Because I don't think I got the Super Bowl that you got.
I have 2 Super Balls, actually.
How dare you?
Yeah, well. All right, do we have Edgar's name?
We do have Edgar's name. His name is going to be EGAD. It's going to be capital E, lowercase e, capital G, lowercase a, d.
Okay, capital G. A. All right. Edgar is a treasure.
There you go. You got it. You
All
got it.
right. So, I guess I probably don't want to open these treasure chests yet.
The one that's on the left in the right-hand room is a monster in a box. The right one is normal. It's a tiger mask.
let's see. No, wait. I bought a merit award because in the left-hand shop.
Merit awards are very handy, especially if you find fixed dice later on. But just allowing a character who doesn't have good equip tree, because that's also randomized, put that on and be able to equip most equipment helps out a ton.
I'm opting to not buy one because it's too expensive. What was Edgar's name again?
Edgar's named Egad. Let me just get you the spelling.
Yeah, so it's capital E, lowercase e, capital G, lowercase AD.
And we have Sabin's name.
We do. Sabin's name, and stop me if you've heard this before, but I believe Sabin's name is going to be Couch.
All right.
Oh, it's not? Oh, it's not?
Oh, hold the phone.
Holding.
Oh, we're holding phones. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yes. It is going to be, it's going to be Sabas. It's going to be capital S and then lowercase EBAS. Yes.
S-E-
Sorry, I didn't see that until now.
A-S?
At capital S and then lowercase EBAS.
All right, like Sebastian.
Sebastian, yes.
got
Sebast.
it. All right, I always take a save here because I watched a race at one time where Justin was the only person who saved.
Yeah. So, I
And,
think. Okay, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, so everybody else in this four-way match had to go back and restart. Ooh, Thunder Shield from the left-hand one. And it was Tiger Mask. There we go. Anyway, and it was glorious and awful and
Yes.
chaotic.
All right, so let me clean up a little bit here with the donations here. So we got another $6 from Aaron, who had originally donated for the one that was closed, and they were the one that suggested the sea bass there. So thank you so much for that. And we also have and I'm sorry, yes, that was another $10 from Dr. Kane, who wanted an original name for Edgar, and that was for Couch.
Okay.
All right, so you can see in there, as they check out the shops, you can see that the pricing and the items are quite a bit different from vanilla. Shopping during these race seeds, even though this is a co-op, is actually a fairly important part of it because you have very, very limited funds, and all of the prices are randomized between 0 and 500, although occasionally you can get double price shops as well. And you don't fight a lot of enemies, so you don't tend to have a lot of money to use. Mostly they're going to be looking for either consumables that break, so the elemental shields, the rods, or notably super balls are very good for these races or these runs. The other things is top tier equipment. If they can find paladin shields, if they can find snow mufflers, Minervas, any of the top tier gear will help because their characters will typically be quite low leveled for this entire run. And then the last thing they're looking for is encounter manipulation relics. So they did already find a back guard. Finding a Moogle charm is fantastic. Finding the charm bangle is also very good. All of these things help you go faster.
Can I say that finding a Moogle charm and a character who can actually equip the Moogle charm, that's the real key.
That is the real key. Moogle charms will troll you often where you'll get it early and you'll never see the character you can equip it on in the entire run.
Real quick, I think I actually misread something. The Rage Ring isn't what teaches Ultima, the Thief Glove is.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
The Thief Glove is what teaches Ultima, not the other thing.
I don't think I have a thief glove.
Oh, well. Who's
So you
fancy
apparently
with their
have-
Super Balls now?
Edgar's skill is Shimshir, something else that's really not useful.
Bomblet.
Yeah.
It's Bomblet. The most
Yeah,
useless
Bomblet.
skill in the game.
Yeah. I mean, at least it doesn't, like, self-target, but it's not going to really help in any of these fights.
It's true. So What Bomblet is, for those of you who recognize that name, is the skill that Flame Eater uses at the beginning of its fight to summon 4 bombs. However, the skill does not actually summon 4 bombs. It is literally just pulls an event code. So if you use it at any point in any other place, it does literal nothing. Which is still not the most useless thing to have tacked onto a combo skill, because it doesn't do anything bad. It basically just turns your skill into just Shiva.
I mean, I guess, using it for swag strats is on the table. That's about it.
Folks, can I jump in here with a couple more donations?
Sure.
Absolutely.
We have $5 from Couch, who says, everyone seems to be named Couch. Let's name Shadow Quack, which is just looks like it's couch backwards. And then we have a $20 donation, another one from Aaron, who wants to name Shadow Spook.
All right. So it sounds like there's a bidding war shaping up right there.
There is.
Nice.
We also have a $20 donation from my guy Mickey Dad Rad, who says, unfortunately I can't stay for the end. It's my daughter's birthday, but good luck with the run and better luck with the singing. Love, 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 love.
Oh, and happy birthday to your daughter.
Indeed. Happy birthday to Mini Mickey.
All I can say about the singing is y'all gonna regret donating for that in about, let's say, an hour or so.
Okay, the third check in Figaro is the monster box. It's a bunch of grunts.
In the town itself.
Alright, so some of you may have noticed that the Thief Glove is also a command changer and does not do the command change that you would expect it to do. It is actually giving Terra Southern Cross Shrapnel as a combo skill, which is very, very powerful.
Ooh.
I don't remember where that Thief Glove was.
I think I got it as a drop.
It was a random drop.
It was a random
Yes.
drop. Okay. So it is unfortunate that Marge did not end up getting that, but perhaps if she finds one in a shop or from another enemy, that will be helpful.
Just remembered I need to put Terra in front because it drops the price of like everything in stores on random.
Yeah, so hidden in the Final Fantasy VI code is a flag to have shop prices be 50% if a female is in the lead and be 1.5 times the price if a male is in the lead. Now, this was never used in the original game. The only price dropping is with the Edgar and Sabin in the Figaro Castle. However, this has been added in the randomizer, and so it is important to have a female character, whether it's Terra, Realm, or Celis, in your lead to potentially drop the price of your shops.
Okay, the barrel between the weapon and other shop is also a monster in the box.
Okay.
I took him out with an absolute zero wombat, but so it is a ground monster, but just to warn you.
So the monster in the box you found, was it under the inn or was it the first barrel? I thought you said the first.
No. There's a crate by the one building. It's like the third check you always make,
Okay.
and the barrel is between the weapon and armor shop.
Do I have time to cut in with a donation?
Sure.
We have
Absolutely.
a $25 donation from Aaron. Again, it just says, "Nya."
And it looks like just a little cleanup there too. I'm just kind of doing some stuff here. Mickey's donation went towards, excuse me, naming Cyan Psyduck, CY like his name, and then this donation from Aaron is further bolstering the Nan name for Cyan.
Real quick. Experience Egg is in one of the two armor weapon shops. It's in the third one. Or the one, whatever one that was.
The thief's glove is in the armor shop for about 200 something.
Oh, okay, that's why I just checked. It's 372, I think.
300. Okay.
But I did pick one up, so I'm gonna equip that.
Can I just say I like the fact that there's all these cat noises going on for the names? That there's Nyan and Meow. Please donate with more cat names, cat sounds. Come on.
Meow.
Gao is right there. You could name him whatever cat sound you like. Go with like the Egyptian one, meow. Come on, there's so many cat sounds that exist in the world. I mean, like a
Cat goes brrr.
Fanny, please.
Meow.
What? And you just call me Vanny? How long have you known me?
Yeah, like it's your boy, Funny Von.
No, you're not. Okay, no, not. That was not a save. You are not helping yourself here.
I thought it was Vanny Van.
Oh,
Fanny Van.
Come on.
oh my god. Why am I here?
You're here to get bullied. That's what's
No,
happening to everyone.
no.
We love you, Vonnie.
Mm-hmm. You better.
You're here
I
to.
just found-
Mustache apparently changes something as well.
So you will notice them checking all of the command changes, but because when it is a tierless seed like this, if you can find a command changer that changes one of your medium skills to something terribly overpowered, like sneeze or engulf, that can make or break a race, absolutely.
And this is why I'm glad we're not racing, because, finding these things can, like you said, make or break it. And
Plus, you'd feel bad for beating me because I'm bad.
well, no, I would feel bad for losing and then making you sing all by yourself.
I think you guys are doing a good job of going back and forth to make sure you guys stay roughly equivalent.
Yeah, we're doing that on purpose. Let's remember
I
that.
knew it. I knew it. I could tell.
Well, because it gives somebody else a chance to check all the checks, and then while they're checking checks, it gives a chance for the other person to catch up and possibly, get ahead.
So Marge is done with her South Figgy shopping. JDP is still checking the chests and the checks in the basement. So some astute people in chat would have noticed too that they have not really seen a whole lot of cutscenes, and there is a flag that we use primarily for racing, but also just in general, called Not a Waiter, which removes most of the mandatory cutscenes from the beginning right up to Kefka Narsh, and then also cuts out a few cutscenes later on throughout the game. Which just makes it much more efficient. There's a lot of quality of life improvements in the randomizer. You learn rages just by killing enemies. You learn lores just by seeing the spell. Lots of ways to make the FF6 game less of a grind and a lot more enjoyable to play through.
Can I slide in here with another quick donation?
Absolutely.
We have yet another donation from Aaron. This one is for $12, and it just says "Purr," and it's to name Gao Purr.
Aww.
Excellent. Cat percent continues.
Yes, cat percent.
Cat
you know,
percent.
There's cat.
We've
There's
got
cats.
plenty of couches for the cats to sleep on.
Exactly.
See?
I
Exactly.
feel like dogs are being misrepresented here.
Dog people gotta
Can we get-
step up.
That's
Can we get a
right.
woof woof?
I didn't think the dogs were allowed on the couch.
Ooh.
Some dogs are allowed on the couch.
Yeah.
Vane, is your dog allowed on the couch?
All dogs are allowed on this couch.
I'm ignoring you, Scala.
Here's the thing though, you're not even coming back with like a Shala?
There's
No.
dissent in the ranks.
No, you know why? Because I have respect. That's why.
Oh, I respect you too, Bonnie. Oh, see, it's all because cat. See, chat is on the cat side. See, we had cat here earlier. I'm here, so no wonder they're all converted to believing in cat supremacy, as they should be.
You know what
I
the
see
funny
dog
thing is?
developer disagrees.
All pets are
Ooh.
valid, Scala.
Yeah, it's true. There was. I mean, we did have Natara, who has the adorable bunny rabbit, but they also have a
And-
cat.
And snacks. Snacks are adorable.
Yes. I mean, I like lizards, so.
I love lizards. Fish are kind of boring, but they're at least pretty.
Mm.
They do play Pokemon.
You could say that about more than just fish.
Yeah, this is true. Like hermit crabs, for example.
Okay.
Hermit crabs are a perfectly fine pet.
See, now there are some
Bees
valid.
Are definitely the best pet, though. I do have to agree.
There are some valid dogs showing up in chat right now. There we go. By the way, the French word for cat in the masculine form is chat, which is actually spelled C-H-A-T, like chat.
Cat.
Yes.
Hat. In French,
And
chapeau.
The town theme in the non-music randomized version of Final Fantasy VI is actually translates to my little cat.
Meow. No,
Or a
they're
little cat.
chats.
Alright, so as our runners make their way through Mount Colt, running towards Vargas, the Vargas fight is a little bit different because typically in vanilla you just use pummel and that will end the fight immediately. That is still a thing in the randomizer, however, you're very unlikely to have pummel. So, as is the answer to a lot of questions, you just kill it.
You hope you have a skill, or for example, a super ball that will help you defeat Vargas quickly. This spiral, like in vanilla, is still off.
Look, I don't want to hear you getting all high and mighty over there with your super balls.
Hey,
I'm
you
just-
know, I
I'm-
can still hit for like a 256.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just waiting for the ultimate low roll on that Super Ball.
Super
The
balls are
likelihood
well
of
known for
rolling
trolling.
low is fairly high. Ooh, I just got a Mursame as a drop.
That sounds good.
I just got a flame shield as a drop.
Ooh. I am taking a lot of battles here, more than I take in a normal race, simply for marathon safety, and also because we're not actually racing. And I want as many levels as possible before we get banned.
Well, I keep running into unrunnables, so as many levels as possible is sort of my only default here.
Right. Like, but I'm not even bothering to check some of these, because it's just not even worth trying. I want the XP, and I actually have an experience egg that I bought that I put on Terra. Well, Terra Cow.
At
Dragon
least we haven't had any surprise Fire 3s yet. As Dusty would attest to last year, it is not fun.
No, I'm not looking forward to that fight. I also, one of my practice runs that I did for this, came across Hyperdrive on the Leet River.
Oof.
That was fun.
Hyperdrive
that
is a
was my
pretty
little-
nasty thing to see at any point.
Yeah. Well, but especially when you have Bannon in your party, if Bannon dies, you wipe. And I just got poisoned.
Oh.
True. The Leet River and the whole scenario with Bannon is always one of the most stressful parts of the run because Bannon is fragile, for lack of a better term.
Yeah,
See-
to put it lightly.
All you gotta do is get Bannon stoned and you'll be good.
Absolutely. If you can get him stoned, or if you can get him zombied, he can't die, but he also doesn't lose. So it's very useful.
So,
Alright, JDP is entering the Vargas fight here.
okay.
Marge is just a moment before. And as you can see, he's breaking some flame shields. Just one of the most efficient ways to deal damage to bosses. You'll see probably a lot of item breaks. It's just going to be one of the best ways to deal damage for the most part.
Was kind of hoping I would skip the phase, but alas, here we are.
Yes, he typically has around 15 to 1800 HP, and if you deal enough, you can actually skip the whole phase of having Sabin show up. If not, you have to go through this cutscene and you lose a bit more time here.
I believe Sabin has Raiden Gunner.
1536! Oh no! I didn't get it! It's more than 1500!
Oh no! Super Ball's trolling again.
No! I thought I got it!
You thought your super balls were so powerful.
Well, at least I'll probably only have to attack him like once.
I mean, when in doubt, just use Goner, right?
Yeah.
Donner's a pretty good spell. It's casually the highest magic power spell in the game. Also,
I'll
don't
give it
quote
a
me on this,
solid
but I
4
think
out
it
of
has
10.
the longest animation of any spell as well.
Goner's not gonna kill me, right?
No.
No. Why would Goner kill you?
Well, I remember. Oh wait, no. There's something else that.
You're thinking of Crusader.
Yeah. No, I wasn't even thinking of Crusader. I was thinking of There's another spell that attacks everybody.
Oh, Merton.
Yeah, I was thinking Merton.
Now, Goner is lovely. It just
Yes.
takes a long time.
Well, luckily we have Goner, which is going to make that double fight in the Imperial camp a little easier this time.
Oh, yeah.
Assuming we can get it off. Alright.
Now the home stretch up to the Returners hideout, where nothing could possibly go wrong.
Haha, funny story that.
And so one of the flags they're using as well is called Electric Boogaloo, and that opens up all of their item breaks to be any skill in the game. So again, sometimes you can find some pretty broken things in those. So their flame shields did break for fire 3, which is what you would expect, but that doesn't mean that any other rods or shields that they find will still break for their vanilla break. They could be randomized to be anything.
And I do have a couple shields I picked up. I think.
There's also the chance that something could be unbreakable, so you can just keep using it, which is fantastic.
Absolutely. You also can encounter some niche situations where if you have a weapon that breaks for a multi-target spell, and you have Shadow with Throw, you can actually throw it multi-target, which is really, really cool.
Or any character with target.
That's true. Any character with Throw.
Sorry.
And we
Okay.
have... Our
Ooh.
Bannon is a dead weight, literally.
I mean, we haven't seen his skills yet. But yes, he's probably a dead weight. He usually is, let's be honest.
Okay. Pick up a
Margie's
flame
seen
shield.
some... Yeah, there's some pretty cheap flame shields, which is a pretty nice thing to get early in the seed, because that's a lot of damage that you can rely on. Some pretty other good items in that shop as well.
Bannon has an Atma weapon, Ice Shield, Hairband, Imp's Armor, Ribbon, and Blizzard Orb.
Okay, I think Bannon might actually be okay.
I mean, we'll see.
Were there any monster in a boxes in any of the chests?
I haven't checked yet.
Okay.
Question for the runners. I assume you will be doing Sabin's scenario first after you finish Ultros and the Elite River?
I
I-
actually do Terra's first.
Yeah, I usually
Yeah.
do Terror first as well.
Oh,
So
okay. I'm just
Typically.
I'm,
Sorry, go
I'm
ahead,
just
Donnie.
I'm just trying to think about when to do cutoffs for some of these naming incentives.
Typically, for the Beyond Chaos races, we'll do Terra scenario first, and then we'll do Sabin scenario, and then we'll do Lock scenario.
Yeah,
All the
that's-
treasure chests were safe.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
So probably cutting off Shadow right at the end of Terra scenario.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm skipping the white cape chest. It's too long a check.
Do I have time to cut in with a little donation here?
Oh.
Absolutely.
yeah.
We have a $75 donation from Bahamut X
Ooh,
saying,
thank you, Bahamut.
I see my incentive for all bosses tomorrow has been met. You guys are amazing. I really look forward to showing off the game to you all tomorrow. With that, here's my donation to name Celeste after the character I'll be playing tomorrow. And that will be going to naming Celeste Misako.
Ooh,
Thank you so much, Bahamut.
Exotic.
it's very
That's
generous.
awesome.
All right,
I'm
they
up.
are entering the Elite River here. And
I'm
just to
up.
expand a little bit on the reason why we do the scenarios in that order, in vanilla, they usually do Sabin scenario first to try to get smoke bombs as fast as possible. In Beyond Chaos, because you have randomized equipment and gear, we do Terra's first, so you get to unequip Terra and Edgar at the very end, and then potentially use that gear in Sabin scenario. And then once again, at the end of Sabin scenario, you can unequip Sabin, Cyan, and Gao of all their equipment and use that gear in lock scenario, whereas at the end of the lock scenario, you don't actually get to unequip Celis and Lock because the scenario ends as soon as you kill Tunnel Armor. So it's about maximizing your equipment and kind of, playing safe as much as possible.
Okay. River.
I opted to skip the treasures in the returner's hideout because nothing was really shouted out as being particularly great.
So, Bannon has Mimic.
He does. That means he can mimic gunners.
Folks, before we get to the boss fight here, I do want to slide in here with yet another donation from Aaron. This one now is $30, and I believe this is going to be toward naming Celeste Meow. So that has, even with that nice big donation from our friend Baja to name her Misako, Meow has jumped into the lead with a lead of $80 to $75. So that one's heating up. But I also do want to point out that we have now met our third goal of the day by raising over $1,500 for the Spondylitis Association of America. So on behalf of everyone working on this event and the RPG Valkyries, and of course the SAA, thank you all so much for your generosity. We have been crushing these goals, and we're not even done with day one yet. We still have all of Sunday to be raising these funds. So a big hearty thank you from all of us for all of your generosity.
Yeah, thank you all so much.
Thank you. That's incredible.
We did not expect this at all when we started this morning, and y'all are just out here just completely overwhelming us. I'm going to go ahead and update that goal.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
I will go ahead and do that while y'all take on Ultros.
Yes, thank you, everyone. We really appreciate it. And I think I'm getting every single fight on this Fleet River.
Ultros absorbs fire, just as a heads up.
Okay.
So unfortunately, your flame shields will not be super effective there. But I think you've got enough other skills that shouldn't be too much of an issue.
I mean, if you try hard enough, maybe.
He also absorbs water, so that's fun. And wind.
Okay, so don't use elementals against. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, just don't do anything. Never
okay.
do anything to Ultros.
She's got super balls.
Just let Ultros win. Simple.
Yeah,
Well, I know somebody in our community who will be happy if we don't defeat Ultros.
I reckon it's rigged.
Yes, Natara curated the
We
seed.
can totally go 3 hours overestimate, right? Right?
Yeah. I mean, we're the last turn of the night.
I mean,
Sure,
you
it'll
really
be fine.
cut in to sleep pretend. So.
We suddenly just get cut off.
That just means I don't have to sing.
I mean, at some point, I do have to sleep.
New donation total aiming for 2,000 by the end of the night.
Ooh, I don't know if we can reach it by the end of the night. But then again, chat, you have done nothing but prove me wonderfully, wonderfully wrong. If you would like to
I've
prove
got faith in
Scala-Kitty wrong,
I believe in the power of chat to prove Scala-Kitty wrong.
please
I'm
prove
just
me
thinking,
wrong.
we just had that donation that beat Bahamut's donation. Are you going to take that, Bahamut?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
The call out.
Oh.
Shots fired.
To answer a question in chat, yes, S-Grunt, Scala can be wrong. We just heard it early with how she tried to pronounce my name.
Whatever, Bonnie.
Just the accent.
Yeah, it's just my New England accent. That's right.
She calls me JPD almost every day now. Don't feel bad, buddy.
Rip JDP.
I actually do have minor dyslexia. I try.
The bottom tier. Thank you for the raid.
Thanks for that raid.
Welcome.
Yeah, thanks for the raid. You're here for something chaotic.
Absolutely. This is the Beyond Chaos Randomizer for Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, Couch just learned Ultima.
Oh, the dream.
Excellent.
It's pretty terrifying, if you ask me.
But which couch was it?
Terra Couch.
Okay.
Right before Ultros. So let's see if, oh, she can't even use it. I don't have magic.
Wah, wah.
Oh.
That might be because you have the Thief's Glove equipped, though.
Is Terra Couch kind of like terracotta?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
I was gonna say, if you tear a couch, do you have to stitch it back up?
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see if Goner works.
I see that we're back to the Inven level dad jokes. I mean, we do have some legitimate dads here.
Yeah, exactly.
No way.
Stay out of my lane.
Do we actually have more dads than non-dads?
I think we do.
Yeah.
I think we're at 3 dads to 2 non-dads, at least in the booth.
I can confirm, I am not a dad.
So I think it might be even.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
even. I'm just a weird aunt, so.
So, Dark Slash, you need to get on that.
I
know, right?
Does that count?
Here, let me just go out and grab, get a kitten. All of a sudden, bang! Just like that, right? Just go to the baby store?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where babies come from. They come from
I mean,
the store. No, they come from Sparkles.
look at Emperor
Oh, yeah.
Gastal.
Mike, so we do
Oh
miss
yeah,
that
they
part of
totally
the run,
come from
but
Sparkles.
Yeah, we all know this.
I mean,
specifically
we see
feet
that if
sparkles.
we're playing this game.
Yeah.
Feet sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, y'all don't have the stork on speed dial?
No, I lost that number a while ago.
Yeah. Same.
I told him to never return to my neighborhood.
I had Thanksgiving stork for dinner one night.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I just
This took a turn.
Titanobar to drop.
All right, so Ultros is down for both. They are proceeding with Terra and Edgar's scenario.
Can I jump in with a donation, please?
Absolutely.
We have another donation from my boy Bahamut X. This is $50 that simply says challenge accepted. And that is, I am sure, going towards Misako for naming Celeste, which is now at a whopping $125. A $45 lead over Meow. So for all of you Meow stands out there, you know what you need to do.
Balls in your court.
Yup.
Meow.
Meow.
Would you say the Super Ball is in your court?
It might be in my court.
Yeah, I don't have any, sadly.
Aww. Alright, saving and then going to tackle. Bleh, I can speak. Narsh.
I'll just go tickle Narsh.
Yeah, I'm gonna tickle Narsh. It'll be fine. I don't know that we'd want to though, because that might start shaking and we could get some quakes and
Yeah, you don't want on the Quake stuff.
not
That's one of my
in
favorite-
Narsh anyway. I don't
That's
have
one
any
of my
Terra
favorite
bones either.
graphical glitches is when you're using golf when in an area you're not supposed to and the whole screen starts shaking. It's
Yeah, that's fun.
I also
Yeah,
find
why
it fun.
Speed within golf is one of the skills.
I mean, I had a scene during practice where 3 different people had in go. So I sort of used them all up, sadly.
It makes the Kefka fight pretty fun.
Just blame Inven, all right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm good with this.
I'll blame Dad.
I mean, that's what we've been doing in the free enterprise community for years now. We're just ahead of the curve.
I'm gonna make what I would call a dumb check.
Really?
Dumb or smart?
Oh, are you checking the Moogle chest?
Yes. The first one. Hey, it's just a noise blaster. We're safe.
Okay.
But what is up with the Moogle sprites in this version? Are they bears? Are they cats? What are they?
Yeah.
they're
piggies.
albino piggies.
They're
Yeah.
piggies. Okay, that's
Yes.
fine.
Piggy Pally.
Beautiful
Yay.
albino piggies.
Aw,
Please
that's-
do not eat.
That's actually adorable.
They're adorable until you actually check their picture. The picture is kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
There's like weird growths on their face. It's not a good scene.
They look kind of like boars, actually, not pigs.
Yeah.
All right. Unequip.
Ooh, yes, that is. So we are coming up to the end of Terra scenario here. So we will be cutting off Shadow.
There you go, Scala. You can see the portrait there.
So Shadow's name is going to be Spook, capital Spook.
All right.
I say when I see the piggy, poor K.
Porky the Pig.
Wow.
Bilingual joke. All right.
Wow.
That's
Ooh,
the
anybody want a rename card?
No.
Okay, got one of those. Got a safety back on Thieves Club. Buy a drill just in case. I think we're good.
And we have once again had the racers sync up.
Okay.
Said it was Spook, right?
Yes. Spook with a capital S.
So Shadow's sprite is the Omega weapon from FF5, I believe.
There's an FF5.
Legends say.
Man,
Alright,
I need
and
to
then
get
once-
it on these other games.
Excuse me. It's Final Fantasy Extreme, as Ted Woosley intended. I wish I was
I
making a
believe-
joke, but I'm not.
Shadow
should we-
has Ultima as a default skill, for the record.
Ooh.
Okay, so we really don't need to worry about what happened last time.
Yeah.
So Shadow will be a pretty good character for while you have him. Just make sure he doesn't run away. That can be annoying.
He won't run away for a while though, so that will be helpful.
It's true. He can only run away after the Imperial camp and before the train.
Yeah.
You know,
Should we-
if you just killed him off, he could not run away as well.
That's true.
Absolutely.
And
Should
there
we?
is actually the opportunity we can get him back. If we
I
only
need a
characters
Scion's name.
through-
Yeah, I was just about to
Morgan.
say if we should cut that off. And if we are doing so, then you are naming him Nyan, capital N and then YAN.
Walking into the Imperial camp, I gotta fight.
Let's see what old Neon has. Fire Mute. Fire Beam. And Mute. Alright.
Okay, sorry, what's Scion's name again?
Nyan, capital N, YAN.
NYAH?
N. No, so basically Cyan, except with an N instead of the C.
You know, like
Yeah.
Nyan.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the spell.
Nyan. Okay, I got it. Sorry.
See, you gotta
I
learn to
learned
speak meme, Vonnie.
Nyan.
Nyan.
What Scala said. Oh, my God.
Vanya, I admire your patience.
He's learned. He's done enough Valcom events.
Remind me who's doing the hosting for my runs tomorrow?
I am.
Oh, fantastic!
It's okay. I promise I won't talk exclusively about Crocs this time. Or will I?
Exclusively.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Oh my God! And that's an hour-long run. Oh man.
I feel
Oh,
like we
boy.
did Crocs already. How about some Snuggies discussion?
Snuggies are actually good. I approve of Snuggies.
Yeah. See? There's a whole new world out there we could explore.
But what about like those little like tail blankets? where like you can have like a
You mean a
mermaid tail.
cape?
No. It's a blanket that like completely engulfs your legs, so you get all super cozy, and you can get one
Yes.
that looks like a mermaid tail.
My daughter has one.
They're so cute.
Yes, they are.
It'd be nice
adorable.
during the winter. but
Same, Bonnie.
during the summer,
Oh yeah. Oh
you know,
yeah.
probably
Oh, yeah.
fine.
That just sounds
Dads
like a
with
Have a
daughters that
very
have
sweet
mermaid
sprite
tails
this
unite.
seed.
Poison Rod, Poison Claw, and Charm Bangle in the back tent.
crap. I'm already in the going
Oh.
into the Magitech stuff. That'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Charm Bangle will help
Fine,
you
I
pick
mean,
up
it'll
a
help
lot.
me to, you know, get a little bit ahead, so I can keep checking stuff.
Yeah. That's the ticket.
Ooh.
Now, what sprite is that for Kefka?
Is it Sid?
Looks a little X-Death-ish, maybe?
I think X stuff, actually, yeah. He's just springtime X stuff. That's why he's green. It's when the
Gotcha.
trees
It's
come
not
and
easy being
bloom.
green X-Death.
Can I
was
jump in
thinking
with?
it looked kind of like the Grinch, but not enough like the Grinch, and I was like,
Jumping one. Mr.
Can I read off a donation here?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. We have a $25 donation from CJ Rinshare who says, "All these cats and couches and no cheddar, unacceptable. Couch to cheese. This is going towards naming Gao Cheddar."
E.
Thank you so much, Srin.
Thank you, Shrin.
But yeah, Srin Share. Thank you so much.
Ah. Sweet. I totally botched it. Awesome.
How's it
Sorry.
feel? How's it feel, buddy?
Yeah.
Not so easy, is it now, huh?
You could refrain from brawling during our run. That would be highly appreciated.
The only
And if there
thing,
are enough fights on the screen,
about to say, the only thing keeping me from having a throwdown of Vani is the fact that we are literal opposite sides of the country. Otherwise, we would be on.
best for everyone.
If you were determined enough, that wouldn't be a problem.
How
Darn.
cheap are flights right now?
Expedia, I must throw down.
You get the throwdown discount from Frontier.
Exactly. Did we break Vani? Did we do it?
Oh god.
Did we do it, chat?
If not, we need to keep trying.
Yes.
No. No.
Donate to break Vani.
Yes, levels.
I mean, you still
Okay.
have the donation incentive to who's going to sing the opera. It's JDP right now. Maybe you have other
Uh-oh.
opinions.
I thought we were doing
Bonnie
a
and
duet.
Oscar?
Hold on.
Less part in the opera, right? I'll still get to sing if like the extra
Yeah,
stuff.
I think it's determining who's Maria and who's the other person.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So whoever wins the wins in very big quotation marks.
I heard
No,
rumors
no,
of
it's
breaking
definitely
Bonnie.
win.
Time,
So
time,
what
time.
do we
Wait
do?
a
for
Bob
Bonnie?
second, I'll tell you that
I
much.
was gonna say, in before I get added as an option to sing Celeste's part.
I was
I
half
would
tempted.
be okay with that.
I was tempted. But the thing is that,
I
is that
fully
you would
approve that.
you would be slightly off on the timing. But that's up to you.
That's the wrong attitude. That's the wrong attitude. I think,
The right
I think we need
attitude
to get him in there.
is add Vani to the donation incentive.
Exactly. He's your bonus incentive.
All right.
Right.
Edit bid war.
Well, I mean,
add
there are
option.
two of us. We could do it twice. We had been planning on syncing up and everything, but we could
There.
actually have a commentator.
Now you can donate to make Vani sing the opera.
Oh good lord.
I mean, it's up to chat, Vani. It's up to the good people in chat to decide who has to do this thing.
Thank you, Inven. because I may not actually get to sing at all during this race, I could sing that potentially.
Do you want to cut in? There is another $20 donation from Aaron. It says, no cheese, only cats. Fun twist for you. My cat is made of cheese.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if the cat is cheese? Cheddar cheese specifically.
So we put the cat on nachos then.
Catchos.
Only always.
Can we get somebody donating for the name Crocs?
If you haven't, it's not too late.
Yeah, we do still have a naming slot. Or 2 naming slots.
So in the Celis bid war, Meow is now up to 130 and Misako is at 125.
Jeez.
And for Gao, Cheta is at 25 and Purr is at 32.
Those are rookie numbers. We gotta pump those up.
Yeah, and the reason why Meow has soared into the lead is we have, stop me if you've heard this before, another donation from Aaron. This one is for $50, and it simply says, challenge denied.
Ooh. See, now these are people
like
who
the
would
way you
throw
think.
down even with a whole country between them.
I agree.
Okay,
what you do.
so the Phantom Forest is randomized.
Indeed.
Okay.
I would tell you how to get through it, but I gotta be honest.
go.
I sort of just swinged it until I got through.
Oh, there we go. Got it.
Also, chat, correct me. Yes, it should be nachos. The fact that it happened when there was no game sound made that 10 times funnier.
That's fantastic.
Alright, so they are entering the Phantom Train here. On these runs, this is one of the areas that are more dangerous because the vanilla enemies often do have some level 1 and level 2 spells, and so those can get randomized to be some fairly nasty things on these runs. So you'll see them most likely be running from a lot of encounters here.
Hey, Scala.
Yeah.
You see on mine, I've got the Black Mage as my
Yes,
main avatar.
as you should.
For you.
Aww. Also, what
Although
are
I
the
guess we should
ghosts?
probably switch it to the White Mage for Demi too.
What are the ghosts, though? I can't tell what they are. Also, I'm digging the music, though.
The ghosts are potatoes.
What?
Yay!
I mean, I have no
Yeah.
problem with them being potatoes. That's fine, I say as
They are
someone...
literal potatoes.
That's the appropriate response for the record.
That's pretty
What?
ghastly of you.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh
no,
boy.
no.
Uh-oh.
Again. hey everyone.
What?
Train is haunted.
I'm sorry. Hey everyone, and then what?
Train is haunted.
Oh yeah.
Train's haunted?
Train's haunted.
Haunted by delicious, delicious potatoes.
Although, personally, I think they look more like almonds, but...
They don't look like potatoes to me.
A little
That's my
bit. They
thing.
look more like yams.
Slash, that I think that's a little bit nuts of you to think that.
Oh.
Yeah, like gnocchi? Yeah, I could see that.
I see sweet potatoes.
Maybe it's because of the color. I think the color is what's throwing me off on the potato-ness.
That's true. These are albino potatoes.
We've already established, chat, that no one knows how to pronounce anything. Yes, gnocchi.
You know, there's a difference between not knowing how to pronounce things and then intentionally mispronouncing things. So don't try to hide behind that.
I wouldn't know anything about that vein.
Feel like we've lost control of this whole situation.
That's
Has it
assuming.
gone slightly chaotic?
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say, bold of you to assume that there was ever any rails on this train.
There ain't no getting off of this train we're on.
Yes.
So.
Y'all need to conduct yourselves accordingly.
Oh,
Oh!
jeez.
It's not too late for me to leave, all right?
Couch just dumped on us. Oh,
I'll stay. I think that was a suplex pun.
Hold for just
Sadly, we
a
won't be able to
second.
suplex the train.
Yeah, I guess we can't validate the seed. We must need to restart.
We can
God.
cast Ultimate on them, though.
Hold, y'all. We might actually have an issue.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if chat can see that we're dropping frames. I'm going to see what I can do in my settings. Okay, so it's okay. Can you all pause?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pause, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Whoops. Pause button didn't work, and I lost my timer. Crap.
That's fine. We have it on Margie's end. Okay.
Okay.
Chat, are we back? Because it looks like, according to me, we should be back.
Okay.
I'm checking
Yes.
on mine.
Double check,
Seemed
everyone.
good to me.
All right. Sorry there.
Yep. Looks like we're there.
Hi, I've been yelling at my ISP all day.
All right. So
All right, so we
JDP is
good?
past the Phantom Train.
Yeah, you're good to keep going, Margie.
Okay. Remember which... Oh, I just reset my timer. I'm sorry, everybody.
Timers don't actually matter.
Nope, this is true.
This is whose line is it anyway, you know? The times don't matter.
Time isn't
Points don't
anyway.
matter.
I guess you could say your ISP really derailed this run.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, we've all established that time is a social construct. We already know that. I liked the joke.
So you're gonna see a lot of just me standing here for like 30 to 70 seconds because there's a trigger on when the boss actually spawns.
Whatever step route I'm on, I'm getting like all of the fights, despite the charm bangle.
Sounds like a good step route if you ask me.
Well, I mean, I'm level 14 on one of my characters, so it's not awful, but
Yeah, good.
So for the Phantom Train, in vanilla it is undead, and you usually just throw Phoenix down at it or Revivify. In Randomizer, it is sometimes undead and sometimes not.
so it's not
Uh,
undead this time. Hey, I turned
well,
into a fish. Nyan is
We
now
didn't
a fish.
see it. We didn't see it on JDP's side, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just ultimate him and he blew up, so you know.
Yeah, I just I used the Ultima.
Ultimate's pretty efficient at what it does.
So, funny story about this being a fish. My cat I call Fish because her name is Luna, so Luna Tuna. So now we have a cat that is, or a character that is actually a fish named Nyan.
That's excellent.
Please don't eat me in Ven.
Yes.
So we
You
should
can al-
cut off Gao's naming. Gao, it looks like the winner's going to be Purr. Purrr.
Alright.
3 R's?
Yes.
Okay, I wrote that down for myself.
All right, and we do have a $25 donation from Poydrak that says, Vonnie singing? Count me in.
And Vonnie is now leading the Celis part singing.
Yeah, he sure is.
Nothing's stopping you, buddy, from changing that.
Oh.
You can put your money where you don't want your mouth to be.
Oh my.
Oh my, indeed.
Hey, so, speed run. Okay, yeah, let's focus on that. Yeah.
Wow, Scala.
Everybody-
wow.
I'm just gonna mute my mic.
Good.
RPG Valks After Dark over here.
You say that as it's 8 in the morning for you.
Well, you know, here in Australia, things are a bit upside down, so
Upside down under?
that's right.
Okay.
Upside down under? Where?
Whoa. Are we just... Oh, what was that game show called where it was a bunch of 2-word phrases that chain reaction?
Yeah.
We're gonna do like a pun joke chain reaction episode here.
I think that's what it sounds like. I mean, I'm stuck in the Rizzipots fight, so...
So we were at upside down under where?
Wolf.
Okay.
Alright, so JDP is about to enter the Serpent Trench. There will be some mandatory fights here.
And they have a high probability of being really bad.
Just in case, do you want me to check moblets, or...?
I mean, if you want. I imagine I'll be okay. Unless they just go lol Ultima or something, so... Which, if they do that, I think we're both be in really big trouble.
The problem with some of these really high power spells we have is that they take a really long time to cast.
Yep.
And because
God,
I'm
oh,
not
that's-
playing casually for myself, I can't speed through them.
Gao has Scarbeam Life Shaver as one of his skills for the record.
Okay?
The other one is Tech Barrier and I think Wall.
Yeah, I think it's wall change.
Indeed.
What a skill. 10 out of 10.
Alright, so that is the fish down for MargaretAnn. She's going to make her trek across the veldt to go to the cave to start the Serpent Trench.
The first Serpent chest is just money.
Backyard.
So when you do the vanilla Kefkatnarsh run, when you're going through the Serpent's Trench, you take the right path first and then the left path second, because you can smoke bomb your way through 2 encounters faster than you can run your way through a cave. But in the randomizer, it's usually more advantageous to go right and just take 1 encounter and then run through the cave, as well as you get another chest if you want to take it.
The Thief Glove works on Gao as well.
Ooh. I mean, we're gonna we're gonna lose Terra in a minute, so
I'm trying to identify the Velda music. It sounds familiar, but I didn't quite...
Alright,
I
so
don't- Good.
didn't bother with mobilits.
The second chest is a memento ring.
So the veldt music is from Trials of Mana.
Oh. What's the
Very timely.
what's the underwater music? It's also very nice and chill.
Serpent Trench is from Breath of Fire.
Ah, nice, nice. Do you want to explain real quick the music randomization? Because I don't think we went over that. That's actually what I think is like one of the best things in all of Beyond Chaos.
Absolutely. So a big shout out to Emberling, who created the music randomizer, and it has 2 different modes. One is called dancing. Sorry, I'm losing my
There's
codes.
Johnny D. Mad and Johnny
Yeah, sorry.
Chaotic.
Perfect. Yeah, Johnny D. Mad. And what Johnny D. Mad does is it randomizes all of the songs with a fitting music to suit that area, which is what we have on here. So it does a really good job, and there's a very wide range of music available from other Final Fantasies, other RPGs, and it just does a really good job of giving a fresh feel for the game. If you want something a little bit crazier, then you can also do Johnny A. Chaotic, which will put in absolutely any type of music anywhere, which sometimes you have battle music for just running around town. Sometimes you have Final Kafka music for, again, running around town. It can be very, very jarring, but very, very silly.
If you watched my run during RPGs We Love, I actually had Johnny A. Chaotic on because I like the level of silliness it provides. But yeah, I agree. It's very jarring if you're not prepared for it, and some of the selections can be really silly.
Margie, how dare you insinuate that we are anything but serious here?
Oh yeah, the Valks are always serious, totally serious.
100%
How this
serious.
game even got into a marathon played on the Valks channel, just beyond me.
Beyond Chaos?
Beyond chaotic.
Alright, so JDP is finished with the saving scenario and is now equipping his lock character. You'll notice he did unequip all of his characters at the end of that scenario, just so he has access to that gear in the next scenario.
Alrighty, and it looks like we want to cut off naming Celeste here, when he leaves town, should we say?
Yeah, I guess when I enter the richest guy in town's house would be a good point.
Yeah, okay.
Was there anything in particular that was worth buying in Nika, or?
I mean, I found a charm bangle. There's a mega elixir in the clock in the end. But aside from that, I didn't see too much.
I can buy some curse shields. Fight another 255 battles.
And my wife and kids were popping in to say goodbye.
Yeah, I don't really see anything that's super valuable.
I mean, one shop had a Minerva, but I wouldn't say it would make or break anything.
Feeling a bit froggy there, JDP.
Yes.
So they are using a flag called Party Party, which randomizes pretty much all of the sprites that can be used for the various different NPC characters as well as your own. And then Makeover is what adds all of the non-vanilla sprites into the mix. And this particular seed is also using some qualifying codes. So there's no girls, no kids, no boys. So it is much more of the sillier, either gender neutral or inanimate object sprites, as you can see, as how we got a dragon and a chicken and a frog and a chest.
The best party. I feel like every game needs a chicken character.
I love the chicken sprite.
I just want to say this music is absolutely perfect for this fight in this town, where you steal the merchant's clothes.
This music is a straight up banger.
It'd probably be a good idea to cut off Celeste about now.
Yeah, so we did get one $10 donation yet again from Aaron, who says, "No snipes, only cat," which just put basically an exclamation point on the naming of Celeste, which is going to be simply Meow with a capital M.
Meow.
Meow.
No.
There you go. I'm about to say, come on. Come on. Everyone get in on the meows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meow.
Let's see what.
It's a skeleton.
kind of noise would a skeleton cat make, though?
Ooh. But they won't have any vocal
Rattle,
cords.
rattle?
Yeah, so this would be like a rattling sound.
We need science to figure this out.
Dear science, how... what kind of noises do a skeleton make? I need to know this, don't ask why. Isn't that the
Isn't
real
that like
joy of science, that you can ask all like the ridiculous questions you can't ask otherwise, and you could be like, why? Why do you need to know this? And you're just like, science. That's why.
Hey, what was the password? Justice?
Yes, it's always the middle one.
Oh, okay.
I like 1, 2,
I
3,
like it
4,
being 1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5. That should totally be the password.
Same as my luggage.
Indeed.
Yeah, exactly.
So as you can see, the password is randomized, but it is always going to be the second selection, just as it is in vanilla.
Oh, the jams went away. I'm sad.
The Black Wind howls.
There it is! Yay! It's back!
Just a skeleton and his chicken running around.
So it's kind of like a Light World and Dark World.
Yeah.
Perfectly normal party. Nothing strange here at all.
Yeah. I think we could all agree this is like the form that Final Fantasy VI was always meant to take.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly.
Totally.
Like, see, here's the thing. I actually would be, like, super interested to know what the original devs would think of all, like, randomizers. I want to know so bad. But at the same time, it's like they can never acknowledge the existence of randomizers.
Probably sounds something like, "Dear God, what have they done to my boy?"
I probably really enjoy it. I would feel like it would be a tribute.
I mean, they can't hate him that much, because, I mean, Iga added randomizer mode to Bloodstain just the other day.
I mean, Margie, let's all agree that this is not the best game in the world. This is just a tribute.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you for that. I can always use a reminder.
I'm just making
So-
jokes for myself at this point.
Real quick, I want to jump in with a donation here, and it's a $50 donation, and it's from Bahamut X, and the comment simply just says "snipe." I assume that was supposed to go towards the naming of Celeste, which unfortunately had already been cut off. So sorry about that.
Sorry,
but Baha,
Bahamut.
we're always. I am happy to reassign those $50 towards having JDP sing the opera. So I will go ahead and do that for you, my friend. Don't worry.
Hold on a minute.
Hold the phone here.
Now, wait a second. Now, the $50 could make MargaretAnn, like, comfortably in the lead. So, Bahamut. Oh, we're...
And
Let
I
Bahamut
don't
speak.
promise I will sing it straight. I could potentially sing it ridiculous too.
Alright, so JDP is past Tunnel Armor. He is studying the Kafka at Narsh fight. He is creating his parties. MargaretAnn is just running through the cave. She is on her way to Tunnel Armor, so just maybe about a minute behind.
This is very dramatic chicken on the defense music.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe you said this at the beginning, but we do not have a donation incentive or bid war for naming Setzer because he is going to be named Dr. D. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Okay, that's what I thought.
apologize for Poison Cam, everybody.
Things are getting a slight bit blurry over there.
The poison effect in this game is clearly the worst. You can't see anything.
Okay, a quick drink of turtle water, and you feel great. Cures it right
Well,
away.
Exactly. That's why I didn't bother going back and fixing it real quick. Just like, we're gonna get rid of it. I don't want to spend time anyway.
Yeah. I almost snuck by him. But alas.
JDP getting slightly caught by Ryder, who happens to be a dragon.
What song is this from in the Kefka battle? I don't recognize it. Sounds like last boss music from something, though.
Let me see if I can find out. That is X-Death's Castle from Final Fantasy V.
Oh, okay. Clearly I need to play Final Fantasy V again sometime soon.
Oh, crud. So close. Not gonna make it. I made a mistake. It's okay,
Oh,
I'll
no.
move this one.
Now, on level of mistake, is it a minor disagreement,
Yeah,
or oh
it's a minor.
god, the
I
whole
tried
thing's
walking
melted?
forward with the wrong character.
Alright, so that is Kefka down for JDP. We're going to watch the cutscene here, which is kind of the first cutscene that we've really seen all run. And you'll see that something that's been recently added to the randomizer is there's actually randomized espers as well now.
Couch in the Esper. They're up to something.
They have a connection.
This music is real strong. Wow.
So Ifrit is casually hanging out in a casing of ice for some reason.
Huh.
I feel like Ifrit's gonna have back problems later in life with how low his neck is to the ground. You alright
Oh,
over there, Margaret?
no.
What's going on?
I think I might need to reset this.
Uh-oh.
When I walked forward with the wrong character, Terra, or the other party got attacked. And, I'm a little bit behind.
I mean, I'll probably, if I get to the Opera House, I'll probably wait before starting it.
Right. Well, you've got Zozo first.
Yeah.
You can definitely spend some time shopping in Narsh, kind of checking everything out. Give her
Yeah.
whatever info she needs, so...
Yeah, I could do that. I probably will, actually.
You could do the dreaded treasure house.
I could. I might save first in case there's something horrible in there, but I could.
Always a wise choice.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, that
MargaretAnn
was
managed
unpleasant, but that's okay. No! Ugh!
MargaretAnn takes down Ryder. He's in a bit
And
of
then
a
gets attacked
situation.
again!
Oof.
This is not ideal. No,
It'll be
no, this is
fine.
on purpose. I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to donate for either Jessica or Bonnie to sing the opera.
I agree. We need to give people a chance to donate towards Bonnie singing the opera. I mean, you've all heard his voice. It's smooth like silk.
Yes, but he
That's
doesn't
what-
have that nice deep bass like you do. Or you could just you could both sing at the same time.
Please do not both sing at the same time.
Oh god.
Crud. Okay.
So we are a mere $254 away from hitting the $2,000 mark.
I'm really glad I saved.
Okay, everything in the treasure house is safe. There's a behemoth suit that might be worth going for.
Alright,
Very
let's see
cheap.
what's messing up this time.
Very cheap gen boxes, 69 gil. In
I
the
picked up
item
one of
shop.
those in
Nice.
Moblitz, I believe.
Ooh, cheap economizer too.
Ooh,
Well-
that might be useful.
It's 353 gil.
Especially if you have people who learned that Ultima. Could be very, very handy.
You can buy Phoenix Downs in, I think, the Relic shop. What's funny
Real-
is... Go ahead.
I got Ridered again.
I mean, at least... Go ahead. I was just gonna say, at least we're being consistent with the rider run-ins.
Right. We just want to make sure everybody gets to see that awesome dragon.
Yeah. I knew I liked you, Bahamut.
Oh my god.
So we're currently at 75 for Vani, 40 for JDP, and 0 for MargaretAnn.
This is all fun and games, but we all know Fu is gonna snipe it, so I have to sing in like 2 seconds to go before we start. I know. 'Cause he's
You know
told
what
me
we
he's gonna
could
do
do?
it.
Justin, if you do get ahead of me by enough where you could get through the opera before I could get through the opera, we could have both of you sing.
I think we're a little too late into the run to be going all sorts of wacky directions.
This run was never on rails. I thought you understood this.
I don't care. I'll do whatever we end up planning for. Just be wary of what you're actually asking for. It will not be a fun time when I start singing, I'm telling you.
It's not like singing donations have ever gone horribly wrong on the RPG Valkyries channel before or anything.
No,
Mm-mm.
it's all been perfection.
Nope, we've never completely butchered Rhapsody. Nope, that's not a thing that's happened.
Classical
You
music
say-
of the highest order.
You say butcher, I say make glorious.
I have to admit, that clip is at least worth it for, like, it is just nothing but, like, audio compression issues, and then, like, my laugh.
Speaking of of chaos.
Also,
So-
I love Bunny. Oh, also Scream.
Yes,
Yeah, sorry.
the Morph being a bunny is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, theoretically, William Shatnering it does count as singing.
This is true. This is true. You can William Shatner it if you are so inclined.
I was thinking about doing Fred Schneider from the B-52s.
I fought
Superman.
Kefka last night.
Oh,
Pre-flight.
my hero!
Far
Oh,
away now.
My hero. So far away now.
Will I ever see your smile?
No.
No.
No. Just that flat no.
So
Well, I know
JDP
in a... Go ahead.
opts to walk his way down to Jidur.
Oh, you know. I'm spending time letting us catch up.
You are. And Margie is just about to do her party selection screen after Kefka Narsh, at which point she can head on down to Castle Figaro, go snag a chocobo, and head her way to Zozo as well.
Okay.
Looks like there's some unrunnables in Zozo, so that's fun.
I'm actually sort of tempted to go and grab a Shadow. Because I don't have any... I only have a couple really good skills, and I know Shadow's hanging out in Collingen in the cafe.
You do have to worry about him running, though, is the thing.
Oh, he will?
He can, yeah.
He can still. 1 in 16.
Oh, and I guess if there's unrunnables.
Which there are.
Great. Alright, let me go grab somebody else too.
I mean, you might get lucky.
You guys said somebody else could use the thief glove, right?
Gao can.
Yeah, Gao can use it, so I'll take Gao with me.
I mean, you might have to sit there grinding out magic power, but... You gotta do what you gotta do. Since I do have to wait for Margie a slight bit, I might as well make up a conga line here. Because normally these guys get in the way, but if you stand here for a few seconds, you can just make them wait for you. And then have a smooth shot right up the steps.
You'd be like, haha, NPCs, how do you like it?
I think it only cuts off there, though, so we'll go forward.
A beautiful conga line.
That's right.
One neat thing about Zozo is if you're not racing and you're playing a casual run of Beyond Chaos, you can actually randomize what the clock will be. And so chatting with all these guys will help you figure out what the clock puzzle will be. And that and it'll be a new number every time. MargaretAnn is currently fighting in Vindaddy.
Yeah.
I bought these warp stones, like, at the very beginning of the game. Totally forgot I'd owned them. And I've just been manually running from things like a chump over here. Oh, well, if they're going to give me a preemptive, I'm not going to waste one.
Almost to Collingen.
Yeah, smoke bombs and warp stones are very nice things to have on these types of flags, especially if you don't want to wait for your ATB to fill. Just use one of those and get yourself out of the fight.
Kind of wish we had at least one healing skill. But alas.
I mean, Kieran's kind of a healing skill.
Sort of.
You just have to wait a long time.
Define healing.
Like 1 HP a second.
Okay, it's actual jam time. Oh my god, this is such a good version of this song.
Okay, fine, I'll play through it.
It's so good.
Emberling has done some really good stuff with the music feature.
No, I am like
Emberling's
legit
it's
impressed.
amazing.
Yeah, the music randomization is phenomenal. It's absolutely one of my favorite features of this randomizer.
Oh yeah. It's definitely one of the ones that I am like the most impressed by.
Okay, I don't remember where the chocobo thing is, so we're just gonna walk it.
It's north, if you
Yeah,
want
that's what I
to.
thought. I was like, eh.
Don't feel bad, I don't know where it is either. That's why I walked the first time.
Oh, okay. I know there's a chocobo stable near Collingen. I just never use it because usually I'm too concerned with getting HP and leveling up and stuff, especially in a casual run.
Alright, so JDP is playing with our favorite Dataluma, who occasionally can do some actually quite nasty things for two reasons. One, in vanilla, he will counter steel with steel. So if your steel skill was replaced with something else and you use that skill on him, he will counter with the exact same thing back. So for example, if it was Goner, he would counter back with Goner. He also likes to break items, or use items as he feels they are. But basically it's breaking them, and sometimes can break them for some pretty nasty things as well.
How many times is going to use this? Jesus. That was like 10 uses of Absolute Zero and Wump.
That's a good chain.
Yeah. All that for a potion.
Crack boom.
Actually, here, can I just slide in for just like a second?
Alright.
Absolutely.
So a little while ago, we had $20 from someone named Vonnie Von, who says, shout-outs to Dr. D, so awesome to see everyone coming together for such a great cause. Also, shout-outs to JDP for singing the opera scene. We also had $10 come in from Fuso, yeah! Who simply says, Maria! I'm waiting 1 second because we had a minor issue with the frames. Come on, frames, you can do it. You can come back. Hey, there we go.
Scala, I give you an 8 out of 10 for your Fusoya pronunciation there.
Only an 8? Oh, I had to go harder.
I think
I mean,
you might have to...
I am the standard bearer, so I feel like I'm the most qualified to adjudicate these sorts of things.
Boy!
Wow.
Nice.
But we kind of mentioned this earlier. Because there was issues with processing Bahamut's donation, we're technically counting Vonnie Von's as being at 75 rather than 25. So we need another 25 to put 26 to put JDP in the lead.
Yeah, I'm in the process of filing a grievance over this.
Also, sorry for anyone's ears. I apologize, but only sort of slightly.
Never apologize.
Real quick, when you do get the Espers, the Fenrir Esper teaches Ultima times 10.
So that's pretty handy.
Too bad we're not really fighting anything else except for Ultros.
Oh, you might have to fight the rats, though.
True. It just would have been really nice to have way earlier on.
True.
You have a very good plan for octopus soup now.
We're just reheating it. We're sticking in the microwave.
Now, if somebody were to have to, let's say, fill time and can fight enemies to get his magic points up, that would just be great.
I mean, you could go... Oh, never mind. No, we didn't randomize the clock. I was going to say you could go talk to all the thieves and figure that out.
Well, I'm headed up the tower. I'm actually in the room with all the thieves right now.
Okay, so it should just be a minute or two.
Been a journey, but we're almost there.
Yeah, we've only been playing for 37 minutes. It's gone by in a flash.
Yeah.
When we get to the actual thing, it's 1, 2, 1 is the order.
Yes. Yeah, for the lyrics, 1-1.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 1-2-1.
And slightly different than vanilla, you do actually have to select it instead of just holding the cursor over it.
I usually play with the textless ROM, so I'm just reminding myself.
Okay, almost there.
All right, so we have learned the identity of one of our opera members.
We're about to name Setzer, which, as we said earlier, will be named Dr. D in honor of the namesake of this marathon. And he will be a Moogle wearing a hoodie.
That is actually super duper adorable.
I think it's meant to be the character from Final Fantasy IX that does the mail.
Aww. But it's a cozy Moogle. It's so cozy.
I mean, more Moogles need to wear, comfortable comfortable outwears. I think we need a chocobo and a hoodie too.
Chocobo in a hoodie would be super cute.
Burbs. More burbs is always better.
Right. 'Cause they should add an always burb seed to
All the
Beyond
burbs can be
Chaos.
I mean, we only have the 2 sprites right now, I think. Chocobo and Little Burb, and I guess Chicken.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We
all
need your
burb
burb
all the
sprite.
time.
Alright, through Dataluma.
I mean, somebody could put the goose in, maybe.
I mean, I got to approve the goose. Honk honk.
Honk.
So this is the Beyond Chaos randomizer for Final Fantasy VI, and they are doing a duet percent, which is a co-op run to the end of the Opera House.
Now, Margie, I'm standing right outside the Opera House. Do you want me to wait?
I am headed down and grabbing my characters to go with me.
Okay. I'll just hang out here until you're caught up, standing right outside the Opera House. To get as close to synced as we can possibly get.
Take one step, get into a fight. Gilgamesh and a behemoth.
I do have a question. There's a question in the donations, which is if there is a tie, do they both sing?
I mean, I would be more than happy to take the role of Draco, so Vani can just have the center stage as Maria.
I think that they should trade off verses, because there technically are 4 verses.
That just sounds confusing.
No, one of you takes the even verses, one of you takes the odd verses. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not part of this as a
how-
2 of you.
How did Margie get off scot-free? She's the one who can actually sing of everybody in this channel.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that's how I got off scot-free, though I will be
Slow down there.
like Disco and Prince Rolls and whatever, unless somebody else wants to join me with the multiple other characters.
I'll join you. I don't care. we
Well,
have,
I'll sing Draco.
I guess I'm Rawls then. Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
I
there
mean,
is only the
that-
three singing characters, so
No, Rawls sings.
yeah. So there's Rolls, there's Maria, and
that's right, and Draco.
You can just be the random person singing about Crocs in the background.
I actually like Prince Rawls. Prince Rawls in like the full version of the opera kind of gets like a bit more characterization that makes his part more interesting. Hi, I'm
Okay,
Scala
this song
Kitty,
is absolutely perfect.
Ralph's Apologist 2020.
All right, so JDP is at 85 now, with a clear lead over Avani.
I knew that's how it was going to play out. Please.
You have until I make it to the Opera House.
So if there's going to be any snipes here at the end, now is the
Yes,
time.
please snipe now
Got
because
approximately 1 minute.
yeah,
I
because
can
Or
walk
less.
really slowly if you want to.
well, just because processing time has been a thing, and that's something we've been running into. So, how this? Can we cut it when Margie leaves the town? Okay.
Look at those feet go.
To Narsh and check all those treasure chests I skipped.
We should probably be polite though and cut it now, just so that way. Because we've had issues with the processing time. But thank you all for being super duper understanding for us. So what did that end up being in the end?
85 for JDP, 75 for Vanivan.
And Bonnie's like, yes!
By the way, and Scala,
Yes.
watch and learn. The $25
Oh.
donation that
Oh.
really put it into the area where Justin would win this came courtesy of Boo So Yeah!
That wasn't even like half the time I did it!
Exactly
No,
as
no, no,
predicted.
no, no.
for
Look,
the
no, no, no.
record.
See, you think you just draw it out and that's where you get your style points. Mm-mm. No.
Okay.
No. It's all about the 3 distinct pitches
Okay.
and the just how they mesh together.
That's why there's 3 H's on the end of his name.
So,
Yeah.
Fuso, yeah! Is that better?
It's a step in the right direction.
So it's 8.5.
8.5. 8.5, too many trumpets.
Yeah.
There'll be classes held after this run.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be holding a Zoom seminar. You can check that out.
I'm still singing Rouse, I don't care.
That's fine.
You didn't even have to donate for that one.
There it is. Okay.
Bonus rolls.
Bonus
Alright,
rolls.
I just walked into the
Okay.
Opera House.
Oh, you walked in. I thought we were saving
Well, I'm
outside.
standing in the
but-
doorway.
Alright, I've got it on the screen where it says, you again. I haven't pushed A yet.
Okay, I just pushed A and walked forward.
Okay.
I read that
so-
letter. Dr. D is going to be the healer. Actually, we have Couch in here. Couch could read Couch.
You're assuming I know how to read.
This is true.
How dare you point out his illiteracy?
I'm sorry, Couch.
Poor couch. Ripperonis.
How about, Justin, why don't you read the next screen with the impresario?
Well,
we'll just read
Justin
aloud
is
and
way
go
ahead
back
of
and
you,
forth,
by the
that way
way.
we can tell we're on-
Justin is not holding up his end of the bargain.
I don't know what we were doing. She said I,
mean-
pushed A and went forward.
I'll-
where are we
I'll
pausing at?
Stop!
I'll
JDP,
gladly
stop.
read the text boxes that have my name on them.
Yes.
I was just mentally preparing for singing % since apparently that's a thing. Thanks, everyone.
Heck, okay, well then fine.
Thank you.
I'll let you know when to begin. I mean, because
Margie,
can
you want
hear
to
the music?
Margie,
Listen,
you want to
okay.
stop on "Are You Mad"?
Okay.
Justin, let me tell you something. As someone who has sung Barbie Girl on this very channel right here, just remember you're doing it all for a good cause, all right?
Yes.
I don't actually care. I'm playing it up.
No, Margie, you need to stop. Okay.
Okay, stopping.
All right, JDP, go ahead to that's why the decoy,
Okay.
and then both of you stop.
This is so well planned.
All right, here we go. You know, here's the best way to do it. I can see you both. Press A.
All right.
Press A.
Again?
Somebody-
Press A.
Synchronized button pushes.
Press A.
This is why we're here.
Yeah.
Press A. Press A.
Impresario. Impresario.
Press A. Whatever, they're staying better sync than they were.
It'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Me, do, re, mi, fa.
Maria.
The laughing chicken sprite is horrifying.
Not bad, meow. Alright, I guess
I'm
press
waiting.
A.
What else?
I'll pretend to be Dr. D and foil their little plan. Press A. It's like listening to those like books where you have to like turn the page.
Press A to continue.
Let's get ready. Meow, it's showtime. Press A.
I'm glad I'm here for Books on Tape Present.
Same.
Jaha! Come on, read it. Press A. All right.
Margie's turn first.
Oh, Margie, that's
right.
right. You're going to do Draco. Go for it.
Hey, Justin, you can hear the music, right?
Yes.
Okay. I
Wait,
guess it
will-
doesn't matter. The text is going to be on the screen, so.
Yeah.
Could it randomize the opera music?
It randomizes the sprites and who's the singing voices. So if you get a clock, it'll do like clock noises.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
we
that's
have
amazing!
Last Draco on, which is why it's going to be all kinds of fun. We'll see
Oh,
who's actually
boy.
fighting this time.
I'm so excited.
It does randomize a lot of the text as well, as you'll see.
Abul and Baron.
We're waging war.
Football and beer.
Realm,
Realm,
Abul's great hero.
hero.
Thinks of her love, Atma. Is she safe? Is she waiting? No.
Yeah, headcanon confirmed.
Those of you who ship Realm and Atma weapon, justified.
Your
Ooh.
boat is in.
Unfortunately, Margie, your mic is cutting out just a little bit.
How I do be with you.
Just couldn't handle the power of her voice.
Oh no, it cut out. Sad faces.
Just a little bit. It's okay.
Wait, Couch, you have to be literate. You just typed something.
All right, get to go do the
Alright.
thing.
See, I just push the buttons. All right.
Do I have to help you synchronize Ultros, or what do I have to do there?
I guess try to synchronize
can I
the
make a
bit up
request?
until me entering.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, Margie. Press A. Margie only.
Can I make one small request?
Yes.
On the left set of switches, pull the middle one.
Okay,
Please.
press A, everyone.
Donation
Yeah.
incentive.
Don't do it.
Do
We
it.
have limited time.
Push the left one.
JDP, go ahead and hit A like twice. Until the chicken walks to the door.
I was gonna say, do you want me to just go through this part and then you get Justin through it or something, or?
I'm waiting for Justin. Okay, go ahead. Press A.
Because
On with the
this
show.
section only has
On
one
with the
person.
show. Press A.
Check the score one last time. I don't think I need to check the score.
Nah, it'll be fine. It's the worst that could happen. It's not like this is going to be a train wreck of the highest order.
Okay, I'm at the curtain. Tell me when.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I-
Go, Margie.
go ahead.
Go. Margie, go.
Here we go. The forces of Fabul fell. Atma's castle was taken. General Celeste of Baron took her hand by force, but she never stopped yearning for realm.
If she never stopped yearning for Rome. Give me a second.
I like the fact that
Sorry.
Atma is also a lady.
The next line is.
Oh, my hero!
Just
So far away now!
just go, Margie.
Wait.
Just go.
Will I ever see your smile? Love goes away like night into day. It's just a fading dream.
Just full B-52s it.
The darkness, you're the stars. Everyone has matching towels. Our love is brighter than the sun.
You things too. Oh no!
Oh no! Wait, did you mess
For
up?
eternity,
Wait!
for me there can be
I forgot to face and shoes too.
only you, my chosen one. Must I forget you?
Margie, just start
I
over.
fell a promise.
I'm sorry. You keep going.
Will autumn
I'll catch up.
take the place
Oh,
of
gosh.
spring? What shall I do? I'm lost without you. Speak to me once more.
Oh my I can't even hear the music on JDP's side.
I paused in front of the dance bit if you want to get to that.
Well, no, you have to keep going unless you
Okay.
No,
paused off the screen.
Keep going,
Okay.
JDP, or the music will make you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Come, Atma, follow my lead. I didn't know you could actually run out of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on a music timer.
Ha ha ha.
Oh,
Also, the flowers randomized. I think it's a bandana this time. Oh, I was a split second too late.
wait, did you get stuck?
I was a split I
So-
didn't take the tile step at the right time.
I am.
No!
Chris-
Oh,
no.
Smile.
Double
I-
rip.
Love goes away
Well,
like night
Night
into
into
day.
It's just a fading dream.
see, I never knew that you could actually
I'm
mess
the
up the
darkness.
time there.
And you're the stars. Our love is brighter than the sun. For eternity. For me, there can be only you, my chosen one.
Luckily, it's not too far. You gotta catch up. You gotta just
Must I
redo this.
forget you? Our solemn promise? Will autumn take the place of spring? What shall I do? I'm lost without you. Speak to me once more.
Just go full robot, Margie. Just go with it.
Just lean into it.
Just lean all the way in.
You do one of his songs. He ends with a "oh wow 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 wow."
Come,
wow.
Atma, follow my lead.
Today I learned never wait for anybody.
It's Golbez.
Oh, Golbus would be a good sprite for Draco, actually. I'd be like
wonder what the-
super down.
Would it sound like
Yeah,
his
no
music?
kidding.
Press A.
Press A.
Alright, full robot Margie, you can do this.
Oh, must part now. My love goes on. But my heart
It's more like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I walk away. Let me feel you so. I'm not as much over. So gently. You touch my heart. I will be forever yours.
I can't even hear words.
I won't let you down. I will for you always.
Bellissimo! That was amazing!
Oh,
That was fantastic.
Does that mean I'm skipping the second part, or
No,
are we
keep going,
redoing it?
JDP!
Yeah, you keep going.
Alright.
Oh, it didn't sound like Stitch. It was very Stitch-like. It was fantastic. It was beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
10 out of 10 would listen again.
oh yeah.
JDP, your turn.
Alright.
Which unfortunately will not have your
We
music
must
behind it.
part now. My life goes on. But my heart won't give you up. Ere I walk away, let me hear you say, I meant as much to you. So gently, you touched my heart. I will be forever yours. Come what may. I won't eat today. I'll wait for you always.
Beautiful. Fantastic.
Yay!
But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster.
Rock lobster! Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. All right.
Let me know when you get to the dance.
Yep, I will tell you, Margie, because I can sort of see you.
Yeah, I kind of paused it.
Yep. Go
And to
ahead,
think
Margie.
you wanted me to sing that.
We'll never know what it would have sounded like for him to sing that without the candor of Lust Jacket.
Rolf is just Celeste.
Oh, nice.
I love it.
Blue
Beautiful
hair
purple
glass,
hair.
so it is kind of Scala-like.
Yeah, exactly. See? I was born for this role. Well done, meow. Go no, tell the impresario.
All right, I'll stop in front of the impresario. Tell me when to press A.
I will. I'm waiting for JDP to catch up.
Alright. Ready?
Ready? Press A.
What?
Music sting.
The survivor.
Go ahead.
Impossible.
Impossible! Yeah, that's my part, actually.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. Attack! Just a bunch of frogs.
Clearly, we needed a dress rehearsal for this.
No, we do it live!
Wait!
Alright.
Realm!
In the pillar on Margie's side, but not
I've
on.
waited so long.
Don't worry about it.
I knew you'd come.
That Ma will finally have to become mine. The rest my life, I will keep you near. It's a duel!
All right.
Hopefully that came out anywhere near synced. Probably not. Probably not at all.
Oh, they're gonna drop fire!
Oh no! A fire!
The roof is on fire.
The roof is very much on
Wait, we
fire.
get in trouble if we yell fire in the theater when there's an
No!
actual fire.
No. Also, make sure to turn the middle slot, the middle lever.
The right.
The right? Which one is?
Far right.
Yeah,
Far right.
no, we wanted that one. JDP got it right.
Wait, we want the middle one, right?
Yeah, the middle one
Oh,
for couch.
okay.
Yeah, the middle one is eyes.
Eyes.
Eyes emoji. Beautiful.
Just for you, Couch.
I just want to point out everybody donated for that, so I hope they enjoyed it.
You get what you pay for? Question
That's
mark?
right.
Yes, he's afraid of making seafood soup. Oh.
That was well worth it. Thank you.
Of course, couch. I got you.
Alright, so we have seen a mixture of Ultimas and warp spells getting through these rats.
Question mark? Bunny scorpions?
very-
and leapers. They're totally
Yes.
rats.
Absolutely
like a rat.
rats. Close enough to rats. They're discount rats. The rats are too
They're-
expensive.
They're,
These are
bootleg-
discount
Bootleg
rats.
rats.
Yes.
they're rat cosplaying as scorpions and bunnies.
Yes, perfect.
Now, somebody on my team learned Merton, so let's not accidentally cast that.
Hold on for just a moment.
And by that you mean let's accidentally cast that?
No.
Hold on.
Eyes?
Margie, if you can
Eyes?
hold on for just a second. 'Cause
Okay.
We just had some frame drops. We should be back. Okay. We should be back. Who's the impresario?
Arborelia, thank you for the raid.
Thank you, Arborelia. Alright, I think we're good.
All right, let me know when to go.
I think we're good. Do you want to read the things?
Sure.
Read the things, yay.
Disaster! If the two heroes are flattened, the opera's over. Then who'll win the girl?
Ooh, we actually get to sync up back with JDP.
Yeah, I just casually hit every possible rat, no big deal.
No big deal.
Yeah. Am I pushing A?
I'll push A when ready.
Yeah, you go ahead, JDP, you go ahead. And then you can catch back up. That chicken taking a while. Chicken, please.
Well, normally Locke would be picking himself up and like shaking his head and
Ah,
being nice and slow, and now chickens don't have all the animations.
this is fair. There you go. So, Margie, you want to read the dialogue?
Neither Realm nor Celeste will save Meow.
Press A.
I, Couch, the world's premier adventurer, will save her.
Press A.
What awful acting.
Press A.
Where's Natara?
Silence! You're in the presence of octopus royalty. A low-born thug like you could never defeat me. Press A.
May as well make the most of this. Music!
Press A! Ooh. This is not Jams. Long time no see. You changed. But did you miss me?
It's sad, Jams.
Sad. Why is Ultras get the sad Jams?
Well, nobody likes to fight Ultras. We wish we could work with them.
This is true. Okay, that's fair.
This is tactics? What an unlucky day. Adios!
Bye, Ultras. We love you.
I'm not too far behind. I just gotta go through all 18 of the Wombat and Absolute Zero triggers.
And I
Oh.
will have the gems.
What a performance!
Oh, thank you.
Bravo! Bravo!
Bravo!
Oh, like Atma was a skeleton this whole time!
Dr.
Dr.
D.
D!
I'm a man of my word, music man!
That's him?
It's perfect. It's beautiful. I love it.
That's where time would normally be, so we made it.
We did it!
Yay! What a reversal! Thinking she's Couch's new queen, Atma is instead nabbed by Dr. D! What fate lies in store for her? Stay tuned for part 2!
Which you only get if you listen to the full version of the operas from, like, Distant Worlds.
Yeah, well.
Don't worry about it. Oh.
I hope everybody
By the way,
enjoyed
Margie, you can go ahead and press A.
whatever that was.
It was fantastic. Everyone got exactly what they paid for. Don't even worry about it.
It was everything I ever wanted and more.
It was amazing. Phenomenal. I'm speechless.
Thank you, everyone. I mean, no. Here's the thing. The actual, like, praise needs to go to chat. You all have been
Agreed.
absolutely amazing today. We can't thank you all enough. We literally started this marathon this morning at 11 a.m., hoping over the course of the entire weekend to raise $500. And we're sitting here now at like just about 8 o'clock, and we've raised 1,821, all because of y'all. All because y'all have decided to come out and be so generous and to carry the absolutely amazing spirit of Dr. D forward in this wonderful way that will go to benefit other people who are dealing with spondylitis. And that is just so amazing. And we couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. We're doing something a little different for this marathon. We are actually going to go ahead and close out for tonight. That way everyone has a chance to rest up and be ready to go tomorrow morning, starting again at 11 a.m. We're going to start off with Bahamut X, who's going to be playing River City Girls. And you all unlocked all bosses for that, which is amazing. Then we'll have someone I don't think I've heard of,
Just call him V.
Vonnie?
Vanny?
Vanny?
What?
Vonnie Vaughn!
Yay, 10 out of 10!
Yeah! Finally someone acknowledges me.
I noticed you, Scala.
My senpai has noticed me. But yes, we'll have Vonnie Vaughn running Willow in Newtopia 2. We're going to have Tilo running Destiny of an Emperor. And then we're going to close out with Sonny Wrath 11, who's going to do Super Monkey Ball 2 and Kirby Superstar. You do not want to miss any of those runs tomorrow. Just thank you all so much for everything you've given us all so far. And you know what? We should go and we need to find a friend.
But all of my friends are right here.
I know, all my friends are also right here.
But yeah, I do want to echo what Scala was saying. Thank you all so much for just all of this. This has been I can't find words. So thank you all so much.
All right.
And thank you for trolling me, which would have made Dr. D very happy.
Oh, yes.
Yes, the trolling is a true tribute to Dr. D. And it was a phenomenal event.
Yeah, so I see we do have a suggestion, which I think is a fabulous suggestion. we are going to take you all over to Randomania. They are having
Yeah.
some fun with Worlds Collide, which is another fantastic Final Fantasy VI randomizer. So thank you all again, and we'll see you all here tomorrow morning, and we hope to have another amazing day. So thank you all so much, and good night, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.